body bags were whore lies.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Hey guys, happy Thursday, this is your fright chick speaking. This is the third time I've tried to do this review because I keep talking utter bullshit. Okay, this week I am doing Leprechaun 3. Fuck you, Glare. Leprechaun 3, actually that looked pretty good. Right, Leprechaun 3, this is my favourite one of the series because it is fun as hell, it is hokey as shit, and it is awesome to boot. Now, this one went straight to DVD, straight to video, straight to fucking DVD. It came out in 95, so of course it went straight to video. Now, I'm not surprised it went straight to video because after the second one, I'm surprised they made a third one. I'm very, very happy they did because 3, 4 and 5, and I think there's a 6, yeah, 6, they were all funny as hell, but dear God, the second one is crap. Okay, so Leprechaun 3, this one is set in Vegas and it is super amounts of fun, people. Now, it's, oh, how do I explain it? I've already tried twice. So, we follow a guy called Scott. He is a college student. He's on his way to college. He has a lot of money on his person for his college tuition. He is driving through Las Vegas, just taking in the sights, and he really wants to try and have a bit of a gamble here and there, even though he's too young. He meets Tammy, who is the magician's assistant. She's on the side of the road. Her car's broken down. He gives her a lift to her casino, which is called the Lucky Shamrock. Of course it is. Now, he kind of mills around in there. He manages to sneak in, like she lets him in but tells him that he can't gamble, which was the stupidest thing ever because he totally does and loses all of his money. Now, across the street, whilst this is going on, Tammy's doing her thing, he's doing his stupid ass thing and losing his money. Across the street, we have a pawn shop, okay? I don't know what they're called, like the people that work there, because I don't think pawnbroker is the right word for that. The teller? I don't know. Okay, so the guy that works there. Now, some randomer walks in, and this is the thing about this movie. They suddenly decided that they would give leprechauns a law. You know, I mean, there is law about leprechauns, but they like decided to make up one for this particular movie verse, okay, that we hadn't seen before. So now in this movie, not only can his gold grant you a wish, but he is a concrete statue if he has this big red silver medallion thing around his neck. He gets given to the pawn teller. Oh, I don't want to say pawn anymore. So he gets given to the teller as a concrete statue by some randomer who clearly has had a run-in with him. And he's like, I don't care what you want to give me for it, just give me anything, I need the money, I want to get out of here. So he takes it, and of course, seeing the shiny medallion, he takes it off, which means that Warwick Davis comes to life, people. He comes to life and wreaks havoc on this poor guy. He doesn't kill him right away, but he does fuck him up pretty bad, and it's kind of gross, and I think he bites his ear off at one point. He, of course, the teller, is rooting through his gold, and of course now we're going to lose a piece of the gold because we wouldn't have a film otherwise. But Scott has lost all his money. He gets sent to the pawn shop to pawn his watch. Whilst he's there, he finds the guy, calls the cops and an ambulance, and then finds a gold coin on the floor and makes a wish that he's on a winning streak. So of course he disappears back into the casino on a winning streak, and our leprechaun friend is pissed as fuck. Okay, so that is literally the setup for the entire film. Okay, now there is a gold coin. It's making its way around the casino. There are different characters getting a hold of it, each making a wish, which of course goes bad because the leprechaun is trying to find them. He eventually does catch up with them, but he's always one step behind. So he basically, that's the fun part. They get the coin, they make a wish, they have fun for a bit, and then it ends up getting stolen off of them, or they lose it, and then the leprechaun finds that person, figures out they don't have it anymore, and kills them spectacularly, and then jumps to the next person. I quite like that. It's fun. Especially the woman who wishes to be young, because when he kills her, holy shit, it is like the stupidest thing. And of course, Warwick Davis, as the leprechaun, when he's killing people, he always talks in rhyme, and some of the rhymes that he uses are so cringeworthy that you can't laugh at them because you're just like, oh no, can't believe like that came out of his mouth. So awesome. Now Scott and Tammy are kind of bumping into each other because she told him to leave and he didn't. So they kind of bump into each other with a little slight romantic interest side plot going on where it builds over the movie. But Scott has now lost the coin, of course, and it's passing through other people's hands. The leprechaun is kind of catching up to him as the source because he saw him. They get into a fight and Scott gets scratched or bitten or something, and now he's turning into a leprechaun. Now, at one point when they were at the pawn shop, there was like one of those old, now what do you call them? I think you used to have like encyclopedia, but CD-ROM. I'm not like super young, but even I forgot what the fuck they are. Okay, it's like a CD-ROM, and it's all about leprechauns. Okay, now apparently if you get bitten or you're scratched or whatever by a leprechaun, you will then turn into one. Okay, now this was bullshit that we hadn't heard in the last movies, but the transformation is like, I think they could have done a better job. I mean, I know these movies don't have any money, but I'm pretty sure they could have done a better job with like, I don't know, with like Microsoft Paint or something. I really do. I mean, it's terrible. Terrible transitioning. It's like normal face, then suddenly mutton chops, a bit of green slime, and maybe some like fake teeth, and it's just like shifting in and out, and it's really fucking... Teen Wolf came out in the 80s and they did a better job. Okay, seriously. Teen Wolf. Let's get back to the story. So yeah, that is the rest of the movie. Okay, he is trying to track down his coin. Scott and Tammy are trying to figure out how to get rid of him. They eventually kind of do find ways to get rid of him. They figure out that the medallion is worth something because he doesn't like it, so they need to ensnare him in, you know, the trap of putting the medallion on. That is like the quest for the movie. But of course he's also turning into a leprechaun, and it's just weird. And he has a super love for potatoes. They have this like 3-minute long joke where he's sitting at a table and this barmaid comes over with every kind of potato, like potatoes galore, like jacket potato, chips, fries, curly fries, sweet potato, whatever. I don't know, I don't eat that much potatoes, but they make this massive long scene about it, about how he loves potatoes, and he puts on an Irish accent that's really crap, and it's, oh god, it's so bad, but it's so much fun. Okay, so I'm going to end it there because I can't really say anything else. Okay, that is what is going on. He is turning into a leprechaun. The leprechaun is trying to find his coin. They're trying to stop him, and there's hilarity and jokey hokey deaths everywhere, and it's wonderful. And of course he's going to get taken out at the end because we have sequels, and he gets taken out in every single movie, but it's not really spectacular. The death is not spectacular for the leprechaun, but the deaths for other people are brilliant. They're wonderful. But yeah, that is Leprechaun 3. I suggest you give it a watch because trust me, it is one of the best ones in the series. Okay, if not the funniest one. I mean, I know Leprechaun 4 was in space and they had that really, really bad like special effects shit going on, but this is brilliant. It's just genius. Even if you just want to see people trying to put on a really shitty Irish accent, just watch it for that. Okay, see you next week. Bye.